Hey guys, today we have a brand new toy review. Today we have the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Peter Venkman, as well as the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Egon Spengler, and the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Winston Zedmore, and the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Ray Stantz. So we're going to be looking at all four of the brand new, I guess new-ish, Ghostbusters Plasma Series figures from Hasbro. These came out, I want to say, about a month ago, June-ish, July 2020. I pre-ordered them from my local GameStop, and it's about halfway through August 2020, and I just finally got them. Hasbro has the Ghostbusters license now, apparently. Good for them. So I'm going to take a look at all four of them, since they're pretty much all just the same figure, aside from a different head sculpt, stuff like that, a couple different accessories. And then for part two, I'm going to take a look at the other figures in the series, do a fancy two-parter video. Hell yeah, that's what we do these days. So, we'll use Peter Venkman as the example box. Pretty decent. I like how it's got the pattern of the Ghostbusters suit. You've got a nice embroidered Ghostbusters logo, Venkman Plasma Series. On the back, it shows all 6 characters. You've got the 4 main Ghostbusters, Possessed, Dana Barrett, and Gozer from the finale of the first movie, and you can also build one of the Terror Dogs if you collect all 6 figures. On the side, you've got all 4 members. I think it would have been kind of cool, maybe a little more artsy if they just had one member for each box. It's like, well, hey, you can look on the side, and that's the one you got. This was about $20, $22-ish at GameStop. I think if you get it from like Walmart or Target, it'll be about $20, so let's check it out. I guess check all of these out. All right, here we go. Ghostbusters. Since these are 4 figures that look almost pretty much identical, they all use the same base body. We're just gonna look at like one and then compare and contrast. I feel like that'll be easiest. What we're going to do is, because I like Ghostbusters, nailed it, we're going to look at Peter Venkman as the base figure and then take a look at what the others look like. Alright, the first thing I want to kind of acknowledge is these guys are, they're kind of small. Like, here is a Marvel Legends Spider-Man next to Peter Venkman. They're very tall. I think that the Ghostbusters are closer to a more quote-unquote true 6-inch scale, or they may be non-scale, because here's what Peter looks like next to a Figma. That's something. So I don't think these guys are going to fit perfectly in a Marvel Legends display. They're also falling over very easily. We'll get to that later. But yeah, Peter Venkman, we'll use him as the base. It's decent. I think Hasbro did an okay job on these figures. I think definitely the pandemic hitting is going to probably put kind of a damper on sales. And really weird distribution. I don't know what kid is going to want to go hunt down figures from a almost 40-year-old movie at this point. Nice sculpting all over. A little light on the paint, though. The jumpsuit, I think Hasbro did a very nice job on it, though. It's just kind of a khaki, grayish tan color all over. Some nice weathering would have been really nice. Just hit it with some black paint or some gray, maybe a little bit of brown. Just getting all those little details, I think that'd make it look a lot nicer. Each member of the team has the same kind of look going on. They've got their name badge there, Ghostbusters logo on the right arm. Got some nice elbow pads there with a little bit of sculpting. Got some gloves. I don't like how the ends of the gloves are like super glossy and then the hands are just like a matte. That's kind of weird to me, because the feet aren't like that. Then you've got some nice detailing for the belts and all the straps. This is all one big piece, actually. You've got the belt, which is part of the figure, and then the green strap goes into the Proton Pack, which is all just one huge chunk. We'll get to that in a minute. It's decent. It's nice. It's nothing super special. I think a lot of people are probably going to complain because these are just They're a little plain, they're a little basic. They don't really do a whole lot. But I think for 20, I think probably shouldn't expect much. And the face on Peter, I think they did. And I mean, Bill Murray's got a weird face in terms of toys. I don't think any company's ever gotten him truly right. They went for the photoreal, like digital scan technology. And I think they did an okay job. He's smirking. He looks too soft, and I think that's what all the guys look like. And then you've got probably the big draw of these figures is going to be the Proton Pack. Ooh. Hasbro did a pretty decent job. I was expecting this to just be solid black, maybe some silver highlights for the tip of the Neutronian wand. And then on the back, each figure comes with the plasma wand that unplugs from the Proton Pack. It's all one piece. It's slotted in here. You can technically take it out. There's a little ball joint that keeps it from sliding out. So that's nice. Just clips in there. Each of the figures can hold it. There's a little grip lining. And then they kind of just slot in through the hands. I will say it is a pain to get it in his hand, any of the figures. They do have, like, trigger fingers, but you have to, like, squish and pull at the fingers and then slide this in. It's kind of clunky, but it's all right. You can get the hand holding. It'd be kind of weird and awkward to get in a pose where they're holding with both hands, because you have to, like, slide it in all the way through here and then kind of force it to go over. It's not supernatural, but you can get it going. And that's about it. But no, you've got some red there, a couple little blue for some of the wirings. I think it needs a little bit more. This, like I've said, looks a little too clean. Maybe hit this with some brown panel lining or something. Just help make it pop. And this is all one big piece, and it's part of this little backpack strap. If you're putting this on for the first time, be extremely careful. I've heard reports where these straps, there's some stressing here where it clicks, and then here where things will kind of start stretching. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you take off the head first, and you kind of thread it in very carefully. And then articulation-wise, it's the same for all four members. There's a ball joint on the head. There's like no ab crunch. There's a technical ab crunch because it seems that this is on like a big ball or something. You've got some waist swivel, not a whole lot, feels a little awkward. Butterfly joints for the shoulders, which I was a little surprised to see. Those look nice. Swivel with a hinge for the elbow. Swivel and a hinge for the shoulder. You've got a nice little swivel here for the forearm. Double jointed elbows, pretty standard affair. Then a swivel and a hinge for the hands. Then ball joint on the legs, swivel here. Double jointed knees, nice and crunchy on a ratchet. And then Peter, his feet kind of get in the way because of the pants, but it's just going to be a hinge and a swivel for the feet. Everybody has that. It's the exact same for all four of them. And I guess while we are here, so Peter Venkman I used as the base. All four figures are going to be the exact same. So Winston is pretty much the same. I think the torsos, they might do a little bit different stuff because I know Ray has a different torso. But the biggest thing is going to be their legs. Bill Murray... Peter Venkman does not like roll up his pants because he's supposed to be the chill, laid-back one. So all of the other figures have rolled up pants, so you can see the boots in full. And I mean, they're fine. I will note that it's a lot shinier on the top of the boots than the actual feet. But like I said, they're exactly the same. Same belt. At least for Peter Venkman and Winston, they've got the same torso. And face-wise, I think they did a decent job on Winston. He's got kind of... I can't tell if he's smiling or a grimace. But I mean, it looks kind of like Ernie Hudson from the 80s. It's all right. It's not perfect. Like I said, everything feels a little soft. And then he's also got the Zed Moore. And otherwise, he's literally the same as Peter. And then Egon is also the exact same as all of the other figures. Like he's got the rolled up boots. Nothing new except for the face. I think they did quite a nice job. Very nice. Big poofy hair. I think the biggest thing that I appreciate is the glasses. They sculpted the glasses on and made it part of the actual figure sculpt instead of going for, like, having the glasses be an overlay piece that just sits on top of the figurehead. This looks a lot nicer. So I definitely think that Egon's got the best likeness. There's like this weird splotch of paint on the tip of his hairline. You can see what I mean. It's not like perfectly clean. Ugh. Otherwise, I think they did a really nice job. Don't look at the sides because you're gonna see like his glasses are molded into his skin. That looks a little off, but like a straight-on profile, pretty good. And then Ray is Ray. He's got a different torso than the other guy, so he's got a bit of a pudge. Dan Aykroyd he was quite the hefty fellow in the 80s. And then he's got the rolled-up pants like everybody else. You're getting what I'm saying when I say they're all kind of the same figure. I don't know. I think it's probably the worst face out of the entire crew. It's just a little soft. They kind of wanted him to do like a scared expression, but here he kind of just looks a little dumbfounded. But I mean, it's all right, I guess. Anyway, and I guess I might as well talk about all the accessories while we're here. Each member of the Ghostbusters comes with one accessory if we don't count the Proton Pack. Very disappointing. I wish everybody came with like a nice little bundle of like cool effects and stuff. Peter comes with the ghost trap. It's a decent little piece. I mean, it's nothing special. It's got like the red paint. You've got the yellow caution stripes. It's nothing super good. It's also hollow. Wish there was a way to holster it on his belt, because otherwise he's kind of stuck holding it. It's whatever. Ray comes with one accessory that can pretty much only be used by him because it's kind of his signature thing on most figures. Is he's got the goggles. They kind of just sit on top of his head. There's no like way to click them in. There's no like real way to fit them. You kind of just slide them on top. And I don't even think you can really cover his eyes because it looks like it's going to start straining if I push it down too much. Egon comes with the Pke Meter. It's nothing special. There's no way to like clip it onto his belt or anything, like I said. Complained about that with Peter's accessory. It's all right. It's got a little green little panel. It's cool. It's neat. And then there's Winston. I think Winston lucked out on accessories. He still only has one, but he probably has the coolest one. He's got the stream. So you just pop that into the Neutronian wand, and yeah, it's the beam, the stream. So yeah, you just pop it in. It looks decent. It's very squishy and rubbery, probably for safety reasons, or it was probably cheaper to do this. But it looks super nice. I love the clear orange and then the blue highlights everywhere. It looks nice, and it's a super solid fit as well. I wish each member came with one of these, because just having Winston, that's disappointing. And I'm not going to buy 4 Winstons so I can have all 4 members, because you know if a Series 2 happens, like they're going to do, hopefully, more accessories. And then as a bonus for the Build-A-Figure, I actually get to complete this Build-A-Figure. They are doing the Terror Dogs, Vince Clortho, and then the other one comes in a 2-pack that was supposed to be a Comic-Con exclusive with Louis Tully. So we have 4 legs. We will take a look at what the finished figure looks like in the next video. So yeah, overall that was the Ghostbusters Plasma Series, Series 1. It's the Ghostbusters. Decent little figures. They're nothing amazing. For $20, you can't go wrong, because at $80, you get all 4 Ghostbusters, you can pose them together, you can do stuff. Articulation and the sculpts are all right. They really need some nice shading. Get some paint, just do a little bit of weathering to make them look like they're dirty, mucked up. I think that'll help. The likenesses on all 4 of these guys, they're all right. They're a little soft. Which, I mean, if we're going based on, they probably just used like photo scans from like the 80s, so I get it. Nobody has ever done a perfect job with Bill Murray's face, so I think this was a valid attempt. I wish the accessories were better, though, because everybody just getting one and no extras, no little bonus cool effect pieces, except for Winston getting the only wand beam in the entire series is really dumb, because I want to be able to have all 4 crossing the streams to pose with the Gozer in this set. So that is definitely one thing. If they do a Series 2, I want them to include more accessories, more beam effects. That would be nice. Some way to holster or just clip on their accessories to their belts so they'd look a little more different. That'd be nice. I'm not sure if this is going to continue into a Series 2, because it feels, with the pandemic going on, there's this wave, kind of just came out, ho-hum. The new Ghostbusters movie got delayed till next year, so this was supposed to launch with that movie. That all kind of fell apart. I'm sure we'll get figures for the movie, but I'm not sure in what capacity. But if they did do a Series 2, I mean, I'd like to see them in their dark gray, the almost black costumes from Ghostbusters 2. I think a 4-pack, exclusive to GameStop, Big Bad Toy Store, something like that. All 4 Ghostbusters, give them new heads. I know Winston would need a new head. The black outfits, give them Christmas hats or something. That'd be nice. You could do the casual wear. I wouldn't want them to do their khaki outfits from the end of 2. I think that'd be kind of lame. Because it's the same outfits, but with a 2 on their shoulders. I know Winston and Ray have, like, the slime blowers, but, I guess you could do that. You could do slime blower Ray, slime blower Winston, maybe the courtroom outfit for Peter, and Egon, Walgreens exclusive, courtroom Ray, just is something. I don't know how long this is going to go, because Diamond Select Toys, when they did their 7-inch Ghostbusters with the display, they went crazy. Super, like, crazy accessories. They had the whole giant display. They went deep cuts with those characters. In the Minimates line especially. They made the mayor of all characters. I would like them to maybe try doing the real Ghostbusters. You can use the same bodies, new head sculpts. That'd be cool. I'm excited to see if Hasbro does anything. But we'll see what happens. Overall, this is alright. Not bad. That's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Who's your favorite Ghostbuster? Well, that's our question of the video. We're going to start doing that now. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Did you like the video? Well, then rate, comment, subscribe, and like. I'll see you later. Black Lives Matter. Trans rights. See you soon.